Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video I thought I would show off my new gold farming team that I use, which of course has a lot of collaboration characters, but unfortunately this is a very good team. So, of course we have Vittoria who's running attack crit, we have Philo who's running attack crit, we have Tia running attack crit, and then we have Danafall Liz back with Relic. If you don't have Danafall Liz's Relic, you can run Nanashi if you have Nanashi's Relic. But if you have the Nanashi's Relic, you can probably get Danafall Liz's Relic. Danafall Liz's Relic gives you 50% attack, even if she's in the back line, sorry. You still get 50% attack for 3 turns. For card set, we are running for each unknown character, we get 3% more attack, just to increase it even more. And yeah, I thought I would just show off a run with it. I'll then also show off 2 other teams that you could technically use. One that is like basically a mono festival team, the other one that doesn't have any festivals as well. Just to sort of give people some options, because I do understand not everyone's going to have all these collaboration characters. But yeah, this team is super quick. This is a team I run. It's insane. Because we have 2 weak point skills, we're highly likely going to pull weak point skills at 1.2 million level 1. Insane. Of course, Vittoria will rarely play a skill, if not ever. For example, oh, she's going to play a skill here. That's if Philo doesn't kill, which she does. And then if we don't get another weak point skill, then it will probably play the Vittoria skill, stuff like that. But of course, we could get weak point skill every single time, which has happened to me many times before. There you go, there's a weak point skill. So what it'll do is it'll prioritize the weak point skill, and then there we go. It's done, that's it. That's how quick this team is. This team is, in my opinion, one of my favorite teams to run. It's just because it's so quick. Yeah, you can't farm affection with it, which is something that I'm still doing, is slowly farming affection, so I won't really be using this team unless I really need gold or really need to farm stuff, or I just, don't need affection anymore when I max out the affection. So I also want to show another team as well, which is Sins, but festivals basically. Okay, just open up the Nighthead chat, nice one. Which is this one, which is the Sins team. So of course you've got DK Melee, the ultimate one, and then Merlin. We want to get Danafall Liz back. Danafall Liz is a very good back support character. Technically I won't get the effect of Merlin's passive, Relic, sorry, but it doesn't matter. When I'm getting 50% attack from the back anyway, it makes up for it. It's actually probably better than her Relic plus, like, Ragbon sort of thing. Once again, this team is also quite good. Would I recommend this team over the first team? No. I think the first team I showed is probably the best team, just because I feel like it's a lot more consistent. Of course, if Vittoria ends up playing a skill, she's going to one-shot. If Philo plays a single target, she's going to one-shot because she's got the Vittoria buff, which is like insane damage. Basically gives everyone like a 30% damage increase if they are full HP, sort of like Flood to some degree, and then an extra 50% crit chance, which is quite nice. Also, you do want everyone's Relic on the previous team I just showed, so you need Danafall's, of course, for the 50% attack. You want Vittoria's. You don't need Vittoria's actually, but it's good to have Vittoria's still. And then Philo, because Philo gives herself more, I think, I want to say 3% attack related stats per buff up to 15 times. So she can give herself like 45% attack related stats, I want to say. She can give herself something stupid. Maybe it's not 45%, but all I know it's a lot of attack she can give. Once again, another quick run, and I'll show off the final team as well. Which is no festivals at all. Because I do understand, some people don't have festivals, and it's completely understandable, because of course Melee's a UR based character. He's last time he was out was 5 months ago, which is quite a while. Like, technically Melee is new in terms of festivals. He's one of the newer ones, but he's still quite old in terms of he's been out for 5 months, nearly. And then this is the team we're going to be running for the other one, which is Ragnarok. Double weak point once again, so the game will prioritize the weak point skills, and then Freya's just got overall really good AoE, really good single target. Of course, if you don't have red Freya, but you have green Freya, that will also work. But of course I can't guarantee it will be as fast because I use red Freya. I could use green Freya, I do have green Freya, but I'm just going to use red. Red's very good. She's got a Pierce AoE, which is quite good. She's got a really strong single target skill. Once again, the game's just going to prioritize the Pierce skills, so I'll just make it a million times easier. Okay, it wanted to waste both the... Okay. Okay. Once again, tier full wipes. It doesn't hit as hard as the previous team. That is because of the damage increase from Vittoria, which you can see was about 200k difference, which is quite insane. Of course you can, if you are lucky, you can merge an ultimate with any of these teams and make it easier. Brynhild doesn't have an AoE ultimate, so you may want to switch, I don't know, Freya to the left side, because she has an AoE ultimate, and that's probably what you want to prioritize, because if you get a bunch of mergers, you probably want an AoE ultimate over a single target ultimate. Brynhild has the only single target ultimate on this team. Vittoria on the first team has an AoE ult, that's reduced on the left side, and of course everyone on the Sins team has an AoE ult, so it's completely fine. Once again, this team is also quite good as well. Maybe even better than the Sins team, because the game will prioritize the weak point skills other than prioritizing the debuff skills, which is what will happen with the Sins team. It will prioritize Merlin's debuff skill over any other skill if the enemies don't have debuffs, because that's just how the AI works. But yeah, overall, like, farming teams, I would say this one's number 1, this one's number 2, and this one's number 3. Like, the Sins are very good, but I feel like, because Merlin has a debuff skill, it sort of screws it up a little bit. Yes, technically you could remove Merlin, but I feel like Merlin is quite good. She increases her all stats by 21%, basically 7% per enemy on the field, which is quite nice. And that just makes it a little bit easier than running like OG Fest King. Technically, you could run like Jelly King if you wanted to. Yeah, that's probably a viable, like, different character you can run as Jelly King, because he would increase applicable allies based damage, which is Sins. He would increase applicable allies damage, which is Sins, which is quite nice. He also has a weak point AoE as well. That means that would also get prioritized. Only problem is, I don't think, yeah, he doesn't passively provide debuffs, which means his weak point, he would use the debuff skill then the weak point skill, which is okay, I guess, but still. Yeah, definitely you want to stick with this team. If you have this team's insane. It's the one I recommend the most. You can farm any of the farming resources, whether that is books, enhanced pots, and gold. Anyway, thank you for watching. I thought I'd just make this guide video, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.